Welcome, I'm Kori Roze and this is my musical journey. We'll be talking everything music, from how I started out, my background and where I come from, as well as dabbling deep into the music industry, talking distribution companies, video planning and music creating. I always say, short-term sacrifices for long-term gains, and trust me, in this industry, there's a lot of ups and downs and a lot of sacrifices to be made.
I got into music. I remember the first time I actually performed. I sung "I Believe I Can Fly" by R. Kelly. I sung that at a talent show in Bournemouth. This is when I went to visit my nan and granddad who lived up there, and they had this talent show. I must have been about 5.
From that point on, music was something that became a passion of mine, whether it was hip-hop, R&B, drum and bass, even jungle. Music is something that I enjoyed doing, something I enjoyed writing. As I got older, I started to perform in different venues and clubs in England, Amsterdam and even Budapest.
Being in the studio, being on stage, performing, whether that's acting, whether that's music, I feel comfortable on stage. I don't say you get nerves and that, but like for me that's comfortable. I'm comfortable in that surrounding and being around, you know what I mean, people that are watching me and watching what I do and being able to spread my talent and what I do as a performer to other people. Like there's just nothing better than that. Like that's if I'm having a bad day, I write it down. If I'm, you know what I mean, having a good day, I write it down. If I have a memory that, like, you know, I thought of, I write it down. Like that's how I write my music.
Literally like just a map of the world, and literally you scratch off the places you've been. You get me? You got Spain there, Barcelona, Hungary when I performed there last year, Portugal, went there in the summer, Holland when I went Amsterdam and I performed there. So yeah, man, the goal is to have, like, you know what I mean, all this complete. Apart from Australia, I'm not really on the whole snake thing, so I don't know. I don't know about that.
Inspirations for different things, you know. I've got, for instance, music inspirations. Like, you know, I listen to people from Marvin Gaye, Sam Cooke to Chris Brown, Tank, you know, MJ, like so many artists, like music artists that I look up to, you know, in a different way, you know, like people for concepts, people for writing, you know, like Tupac, and Big Sean. For me, like the way they write is just, you know, like that's how I want to write, you know what I mean? They write concept things about what you've been through in life.
Start of the year's been mad, I had to readjust. Nothing comes easy when you're from a place like us. You gotta grind harder, leap over the lava, cause them negative thoughts will shred your bodies like piranhas. I'm struggling to eat or get a wink of sleep. Mine's on overload like the traffic jam on the M4. Trying to shift gear but my mind just at a standstill. Suicide thoughts on my life, dog, is that real?
Where do I consider home? Well, I was born and raised in Luton, which is just outside of London. That's where I was raised. That's where I got brought up. You know, my family, my pops is from born here, but you know, my grandma's from St Kitts and my granddad's from Jamaica, so of a Caribbean heritage, and that's kind of how I got raised. Very much in like a Caribbean household. You know, half English, obviously. As well, but yeah, definitely like the way I was raised was much more of a Caribbean culture, you know, in the morals and the way I got brought up on, you know, from food to, you know what I mean, discipline and all of that is definitely one of a Caribbean heritage. So like, obviously I consider England to be my home, but my roots and where I'm from, definitely, yeah, obviously Caribbean.
Obviously, growing up in Luton had its challenges. There's not much opportunity. There's a lot of poverty, a lot of gang violence, but I wouldn't like to be born anywhere else. It gave me the hunger, it gave me the fight to keep going, it made me want to get more. Luton's my heart and my soul, my home, and always will be. I look to try and inspire the next generation that come from where I come from and the background that I come from to show them that it doesn't matter where you come from, it doesn't matter what situation you were born into, but it matters how you grow and what you can do to achieve more. And that's why I do what I do. So my contract has come through for my management, so my music management. So here is the contract: QTSD, quit talking, start doing, record management. So that's official now. Thank you for watching. That was a bit about me. Music for me is passion, power, love. It doesn't matter where you grew up. With determination, resilience and belief, you can achieve anything. I have a long way to go in my journey, but I take comfort to know that I have a good family and team supporting me. Failure isn't bad. Failure just means you're one step closer to achieving your goals.